Before we get into this video is sponsored by Pro Guides. If you are dedicated to improving as a player, I highly recommend you check them out. Link in the description.
Now we turn the tide.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mickey C, aka TheLoLHounds, and today we have a build guide on the highest ranked EU West and best LOLSKILL AATROX player. And yes, can you believe it? There is actually an AATROX one-trick player in Challenger. He goes by the summoner name Sweet Dreams, and he plays AATROX mainly in the jungle. He is currently ranked 192, and in fact he has not played any other champion apart from AATROX so far this season. This video is going to focus on his runes, masteries, item build, skill order, and early game jungle path, where he actually uses a very interesting jungle path where he starts raptors, so make sure you stick around for that. And then if you guys for some reason think you have what it takes to be a successful AATROX jungle player, can copy his item build if you want to. So without further ado, let's do this. So first of all, summoner spells. He only takes smite and flash, nothing too fancy. Now onto his runes and masteries. Firstly, masteries, he takes an 18-0-12 page with his keystone mastery being Fervor of Battle. This is a pretty standard page on AATROX. As for his runes, he usually takes 9 AD reds, 9 armor yellows, 9 scaling magic resist blues, and 3 attack speed quints. However, sometimes he would go with 4 attack speed blues and 5 scaling magic resist blues instead. You usually would only see this if the enemy team doesn't have too much magic damage, so he opts for the extra attack speed. Now onto his item build for jungle AATROX. So starting items would always be a hunter's machete with a refillable potion along with a yellow trinket. As for his first back, he would usually aim to get either the red smite or the blue smite. Lately, he has been favoring the red smite over the blue smite, but essentially if you want the 1v1 dueling power, red smite is the better option. And if you want that ability to stick to your target a lot easier, blue smite would then be the better option. As for his core build, his first 2 items would always be a Blood Razor and Blade of the Ruined King. Both items synergize really well on AATROX, giving attack speed and lifesteal as well as that health percent damage, meaning it is a very strong build against champions that stack health. Following on from these items, generally after this he would build tanky items such as Spirit Visage, Dead Man's Plate, Guardian Angel, and Randuin's Omen. I will note he never goes with both Dead Man's Plate and Randuin's. He either goes with one or the other. His boots would either be Ninja Tabbies or Merc Treads. For the most part, he goes with Ninja Tabbies unless they have a lot of CC, then he would go with Merc Treads. If he is snowballing the game or if his team is a long way ahead and it looks like they're gonna easily win the game, after his core build he sometimes goes with more offensive items such as Black Cleaver, Titanic Hydra, or Death Stance. An example of a final build would be Blood Razor, Blade of the Ruined King, Ninja Tabbies, Spirit Visage, Guardian Angel, and Titanic Hydra. Other items that he may consider that I haven't mentioned before would be Maw of Malmortius against heavy burst AP team comps, or Mercurial Scimitar if he feels like he needs that QSS. Now onto his skill order. He starts Q, then W, then E level 3, maxes W first, E second, Q third, and his ultimate whenever he can. Finally, I will quickly go over his starting jungle path and strategy. Now, since patch 7.1, he has started a new interesting jungle path where he starts the Raptor Camp. Yes, he actually starts the Raptor Camp. He doesn't always get a leash, but regardless, AATROX can still do it without one. Another thing to note is level 1 he starts Q like I said before, and he starts spamming it immediately at every opportunity to build up his blood well, which is his passive, and then with about 30 seconds until minions spawn, he will back or recore to get his health back and then walk back to the raptor camp using his Q along the way. So when he starts the camp, he will have max blood well and therefore increased attack speed due to his passive. So that is a very clever strategy that I haven't seen before. As for the jungle path, it would usually be raptors, red buff, smite red buff, wolves, blue buff, gromp, smite gromp, and then look for a possible gank, either that or just get scuttle crab if nothing is happening. As for the use of his W, mostly early game while clearing, it will be toggled off for the heal, and every now and then he will toggle it on for a second or two for the increased damage. When fighting or ganking, this is a pretty standard Aatrox mechanic. It would be toggled off if you are below half health and toggled on if above half health. Late game, when he has a lot more lifesteal and health, he will have it toggled on a lot more freely. Another thing to note is Aatrox is very good at tower diving when he has his passive up. So when you do have it up, don't be afraid to play a lot more aggressive, because essentially you have that free guardian angel. Anyway, that is pretty much it. That is the highest ranked Aatrox player on the EUS server, and I'm pretty sure he is currently the only Aatrox player in the world in Challenger. But anyway, this is going to be the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If so, drop that like button, and as always, have a nice day.